Hi everyone, Joe Gentili from Left Tail Risk Advisors. In this video, I want to go through why, even if you don't live in New York, you may want to work through a New York-based life insurance broker or agent. And the reason is actually really simple. New York has a very different set of regulations and rules on how life insurance brokers and agents have to conduct themselves versus other states. In New York, we operate under what's called a best interest standard. And what that means is that any recommendation that a agent or broker is going to make with regards to life insurance has to be in the best interest of the client or the policy holder. Their interests have to come first, and that requires a rigorous process to identify what the needs are of the client and then trying to figure out the solution that works best for them and also having this documented in a clear way. This process is more reliable in creating better outcomes for clients than what other agents who are located in other states have. They have what's called a suitability standard that they operate under. And suitability is pretty much what it sounds like. It's a very low bar, and legally the recommendation that they make, the product just has to be suitable or just good enough. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily what's in the best interest of the client, the best option available to them, the least risky, just suitable. Very low bar to get over. So I'm not saying that every agent or broker in New York is more ethical or more competent than agents outside of New York, but all things being equal, I would much rather work with somebody that is legally held to a higher standard and is legally required to put the best interests of their clients first and goes through a more rigorous selection process and a more rigorous explanation of the pros and cons of those selections than one that doesn't have to. So, which is why I think that even if I lived outside of New York, I, as a consumer, really like the standard that New York imposes on the agents and brokers that work in New York, and I would want to work with somebody that is held to those higher standards. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to reach out. And as always, if you like this video and you found it useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps with our channel. So thank you very much. Bye.